Hey guys, Jonah here, back with a beer review. And I've been back trying to save some money. So I've been at the cheap shop and been looking at this bad boy from Microbrew. This one is called Choko. And it's a creamy chocolate and vanilla flavoured stout. And if we look on the back, it says a creamy stout with a velvety, rich, malty backbone, subtle roasted notes, and a pronounced luxurious chocolate and sweet vanilla finish. Limited edition from Microbrew Craft Beer Selection. 4.8% on ABV. It's a 440, and it's in this weird, stripy looking can, which is kind of cool. A Microbrew, from what I can gather, brew exclusively for home bargains. So yeah, I've tried some of their beers before. I probably reviewed them too. This one is a chocolate stout, and at 4.8%, not too shabby, which is always good because some of these beers you get them and they're not that strong at all. Well, okay, so I have to say, straight out of the can, this is not very dark at all. So it's a chocolate stout. I would say this is a bit more like a porter. We are well under a finger's head, looking at maybe a quarter finger's head, off-white, yeah, reasonably large bubbles. I'm getting coffee, I'm definitely getting chocolate. I'm not really picking up too much of that vanilla that they're talking about. Yeah, I'm definitely getting darkness though. And as we might be able to see here, the head is fast disappearing. Might be able to try and force a little bit more, a few more bubbles out of there. No, not really. Cheers and beers, guys. I've got high hopes, but you know, keep your fingers crossed. Quite well carbonated. Instantly getting a nice level of sweetness. Then descends into chocolate, then coffee. It is not too dark at all. When we looked at it, it probably looks to you quite dark, but it's not to me. A little bit brown. And obviously we can't see anything through there. Sorry, I was doing things in a mixed up order. But I've already been out. I've already had a couple of beers. So yeah, unfortunately, it's one of those reviews again. And my camera kept deciding to refocus, which was really annoying. So let's do this properly. See if we can focus on that bad boy. See, no focus whatsoever, dude. I don't know why. I do not know why. It's doing this. Right, water, malted barley, wheat, oats, flavourings, hops and yeast. So what I wanted to know was, it's got oats in it and it's got wheats in it. And it's also got some added flavouring. So probably chocolate flavouring. The vanilla taste, I'm not really getting too much. Maybe chocolate flavouring. I don't think there's any cocoa nibs in here, to be perfectly honest. No cacao in this bad boy. But at £1.20, I think it was, something like that. Not too shabby at all. Unless you're doing some serious deals, I mean, this is the way to get some reasonably cheap, and in this case, not too bad beers. It is reasonably kind of fake, so it is a flavoured beer. I wouldn't say it's particularly, yeah, GM or whatever. But it's quite smooth. So the added oats and wheat are definitely helping this beer. It's still a little bit thin for me on the mouthfeel. Tastes quite watery, have to be said. However, there are some other beers that I've had reasonably recently. Um, and this has got a little bit more body, purely based on the, I'd say on the oats more than the wheat, but yeah, definitely getting that silky smooth mouthfeel. And there's something there, but it is quite backwatered. So I wouldn't be surprised if they brewed this stronger and then literally just added water in it to backwater it. Carbonation is pretty good, but maybe they force carbed it as well. I don't know. This is definitely not can condition, put it that way. Whoa. I have to say, for a cheap price, that is not at all a bad beer. So, if you want to try something different, if you've got a little bit of a sweet tooth, if you like chocolate milk, if you like milk chocolate, put it round the other way, um, any of those things, I think you'll quite like this beer. Um, okay, it's not as pure as it could be, tiny bit macro, which you can get. However, I quite like this beer, and yeah, if you are out that way, if you are in the home bargains aisle, definitely go and find this beer. It's one to try, I would say. Hey, you might like it. You never know. This has been Uncle Jonah here, drinking some real cheap home bargains beer, so you don't have to. Please click like and subscribe down below, and we will see you real soon for more beers and more Uncle Jonah wrongness. Come on.